All right, today is a big day because I love opening product of all kinds, but one of my favorite sets, Streets of New Capenna. I don't know what it is. It's this and Innistrad double feature for me, and I can't explain why. Yeah, I love it. Absolutely love it. It's a problem. I don't know why I like these unloved sets, because if you're in this thing, especially if you're trying to trade cards as well, you have to have a good sense of what people like. I guess I don't, because I don't see a lot of people lining around the block to buy new Capenna, certainly not anywhere close to the price at release. But at the same time, that's cool for me, because I get to open these at a lower cost basis and just have a ton of fun. I think the art style is great. I have softened a bit on some of the showcase cards. In foil, I think they're wonderful. But in, regular non-foil, they're a little boring. All right, Gala greeters. So as usual, I haven't been doing a ton of giveaways, but my lighting isn't so good. One of these days, my lighting will become good. But this Gala greeters will be a giveaway item for sure. And I don't know, if anybody ends up watching this video, just write anything below. Will they come in backwards? Last box I opened, the packs were upside down. It looks like we're in the clear. All right, so New Capenna, treat me well, please, because I love you, and hopefully you can give me some of that love back. You still have the showcase triomes. I would love to collect more etched cards and gilded cards. So you can't go wrong. At least I can't go wrong with New Capenna. Actually, now that I think about it, maybe I can I'm going to try something. I'm going to have to pause it 1 second. Wow, what a difference that makes. All I did was turn on my iPhone's flashlight. I can't believe I never thought of that. Look at how much better this looks. This is amazing. This is perfect for New Capenna so we can see all the foils. Does the foil on Gala greeter pop now? Yes, it does. So Gala greeter box topper, look, if you're watching this video, you are probably one of one people. So if you want the Gala greeters box topper, I know it's kind of a lame giveaway. Name something else if there's something more exciting than the box topper, but I'll send it over. I'll lob that on over to you. All right, let's do this. So, yeah, you got some good commons and uncommons, too. Inspiring Overseer. Gosh, again, Pringled out of the pack. Obviously, an offer you can't refuse. Slip out the back isn't so bad. Okay, so none of those. I have so much room now that I'm back in my house. I was away for a while, so I can do some crazy stuff here. By crazy stuff, I mean fit commons and separate those from uncommons, and separate those from lands, and separate those from commander cards. Holy moly. We can have everything laid out. It's amazing. All right, beautiful lands. Again, another just plus of this set are these amazing looking lands. All right, uncommon. I'll sleeve that up in a second. What do I do with these kind of like non-cool cards? I might, what's the most organized? I might just pile these all together. There's no, well, there's big score. There are some hits in the common slot too. I may just like put these, I'll put these with the rest of I'll put it down here. I'll put it with the hits. The few showcase cards and the hits. So what do we got? We got Shattered Seraph, Obscura Charm, Sparrow's Adjudicators. All right, here we go. First hit. Corpse Explosion. It's funny. I don't know why I remember this, but that was the first hit. Oh no, what's that? No, that's supposed to be there. That was the first card I pulled in the last time I did this. So what do you know? We'll do lands and tokens, and then we'll do hits, rares, and commander. All right, let's continue. Corpse Explosion. Vivian's Stampede. All right, let's juice it up a bit. Luxa in extended. Already a hit. That's beautiful. So like I said, Vivian's Stampede will be commander. That'll be over here. So we got ourselves a Luxor in extended. I love it. Behind that, we have Shadow of Mortality. You know what? I don't know. Maybe that's where separating. And another mythic. What? Let's go. Let's do it. Oh my goodness. I have always dreamed of a moment like this where we get like a usable mythic in the regular and in the extended. I was just complaining. I feel like terrible for complaining now. I was just complaining how this never happens to me. And my sort of conspiratorial side saying, dare I say it never happens? And this is awesome. I don't have any Lakshas right now. And who knows? Who knows, right? Camera's not focusing so well. Can I fix that? Oh man, what's going on with my camera? Sorry folks. Doesn't look like my camera's doing so hot. Alright, I'll check it out after this, but Laksha is awesome. Shadow of Mortality, I will take as well. What a great first pack. I've always wanted this, an extended foil and an extended foil, sorry, an extended and an extended foil of a decent card. A really good card in this case. Alright, I gotta pause for a sec, figure out what's going on with my focus. Maybe, actually the focus looks fine. I think it's just when things are too close. Let me try something quick. I'm gonna move the camera back just a touch. Alright, let's see if that makes a difference. Sorry guys. Alright, we'll continue with the left side. So that's a dream. I've opened so much product and that happens so rarely to have, you know, a good usable card give you the extended and the extended foil. I get it all the time with crappy cards. This happens just in Dominaria United, the collector booster. I opened Aster Bearer of Blades in regular foil, Aster Bearer of Blades in showcase, and then Aster Bearer of Blades in showcase foil, all in one pack. Yeah, I can hardly read the text on that. Like, I want it to focus up here, not down there. I don't know, any solutions? There we go. I just have to hold it for a sec. Okay. Incriminate. Hold for ransom. Shattered Seraph, Snooping Newsy, Riveter's Decoy, and Corpse Appraiser into a cool swamp. I want to see if I can keep the focus and have a light on. I think I can. I don't know. Okay. Swamp gives way to Brazen Upstart. Oops. With a Riveter's Charm and a Quasar. So all together, all uncommons there. Nothing worth noticing though. All right, here we go. Slaughter Specialist, playable, decent, like it. All right, what do we got behind that? Life of the Party, don't know, but I think it might be actually a relatively decent commander card. There's a lot of good commander cards in New Capenna, guys. Oh, oh man, what an opening this has been. A Falco Spara in that cool art, and then a Letter Shredded foil extended. No, Fight Rigging isn't bad either. Wow, guys. Wow, so the Mythic, you know, take it or leave it, but we did get the Laksha extended and extended foil, so I don't want to complain about that. We got the Shredder. We already got the Shredder. Laksha Extraction Specialist was also decent. This is just an opening for the books, guys. This is great. You know, the cost basis is lower on it. Like I mentioned, is lower on a New Capenna box, so you know, if this was Kamigawa and I opened like an Otawara here, I'd still be excited. Who am I kidding? I'd still be stoked. Because it's not just about value. I would love a playset of extended shredders. I actually have a extended foil I pulled a while ago, which is like my pride and joy from New Capenna. I would love, though, a Triome in that cool like foil, in the cool showcase foil. That was all hits, except for Life of the Party, which is a question mark. But my goodness, guys, Laksha extended in foil and the Shredder in 2 packs. That's amazing. And in case we get Titan of Industry, I've got Rhino Warrior tokens to give away with it. It's my new thing. I like to give away the tokens that match. I guess a lot of people probably do that. It's not really a new thing, but new thing for me. I always give bonus cards with every order anyways, but to be able to give something useful, I always now include tokens if I have them. One of the coolest planes. All the lands in this set are so cool. I wish, I don't know. I don't need to say it. They're so cool. Everybody knows it, right? Broker's Charm. Waterfront District. I may try to do reveal mode. That's where I swipe one at a time with my left hand. It's a little harder. Skybridge Towers. A Mythic again. Body Launderer. It's been a while since I've seen you in a pack. That's cool. Actually, the first New Capenna pack I ever opened, I ripped the Body Launderer. I remember, because it's like, you know, you pull a Mythic, you got to look it up. Didn't know much about it. It's still pretty niche, but I think it's a cool card. All right, now we're gonna get an extended foil too. Oh, I'm kidding. All right, what do we got? Bellowing Mauler, Actually, don't know much about that, so commander card again. Horde Hauler, I do know about that, okay. Scheming Fence in a really cool art. What? I don't remember this art at all. Very cool. It's a showcase, obviously, but, and finally, oh my gosh! No chance. No chance. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my goodness gracious. This is probably the biggest hit I've ever had out of New Capenna. Oh my goodness gracious, guys. It happened. We got it. Oh my gosh. This is the craziest box of all time for me. For me personally. Holy moly. We're 3 packs in. Oh my gosh, guys. We got, this is still like a $30+ card. I mean, not that that's what matters, but, and the Launderer. So we just got it. Oh my gosh, guys. What is this box opening? What is this box opening? Oh my goodness. You know, I told you, it's my favorite set, and I guess it really is being kind to me. What is happening? This would be fire with any collector product, let alone New Capenna. The Shredder and the 2 Luxias. Look at these first 3 packs, guys. So the Shredder in Europe is still a €20 card. I have no idea about Luxia, but Luxia extended foil has to be worth a pretty penny. And then we just got a Triome, and not just a Triome, in the showcase foil. This is crazy. I feel so, we're really fortunate. All right, we're doing big giveaways on this video. If a single person watches this video, we'll do some, you know, you basically get your pick of the litter. I'm not giving away the Xander's Lounge, I'll tell you now. Look at how gorgeous it is. Oh my gosh, this is so wild. My favorite set too. Oh man, the dopamine, just, I'm kidding. It's amazing, it's amazing. I'm telling you, New Capenna is my favorite set just because the art, this Triumph, I know the Ikoria Triumphs are cool, I understand, but I love like the Art Deco style, you know, and look at that card. Again, better lighting, you'd get a better sense, I think, and my lighting is still kind of poor, but absolutely gorgeous. And then the Shredder and Luxia. I mean, I should just stop now, right? I should just stop now. I should just call it now. Oh my gosh. 3 packs in, and we are just getting all the goods. This is unbelievable. I mean, it's believable, sorry, but it's just, most of the time, I have to really criticize Wizards and the box that I'm opening in order to get a big hit. Here, I'm just loving every second of New Capenna, and I'm getting all the juice. That is actually my first. I've only opened about a case. I don't think I got a single of those foil Triumphs. I don't know what the rarity is, but of the showcase foil Triumphs, that may be my first. I've pulled showcase Triumphs, but I've never pulled a showcase foil Triumph. Swooping Protector, Forest. So I don't know, for what it's worth. Look at these. This is the hit pile right now, right? All these cards. The non-hit pile is what, 3 cards? 3 cards of bulk. Unbelievable. You know, I mean, it's, again, believable, but for me, this is just, oh gosh, this is incredible. Oh, there's a gilded foil. Gilded foil, uncommon. Ligrella the Magpie. Why don't we add that beauty to our giveaway list? So you got yourself a gilded foil Ligrella the Magpie to add to Gallic Readers. We'll just add to the pile as we go. Incandescent Aria. I got it. I'll sleeve that up. False Floor. Widespread Thieving. Okay. A bit of a come down, you know. But you gotta. Spiteful Repossession. Dude, I don't remember. Oh boy, it could be good. It's so hard to remember the big ones, but I'm gonna definitely put it as a hit for now. Gosh, I still can't imagine the luck we had with those first 3 packs. You know, that is just beautiful. The Shredder, the Luxia. I know I keep repeating myself, but I am excited. Now, in terms of like the finances of all this, it's so hard to tell. Oh, whoa. That corner is a little, it's just the token, but look at this token. It's just in terrible shape. Look at that. The little edges on the bottom. That's just sad. All right, Capenna Express. In general, you know, quality with the Wizards is kind of take it or leave it, but it is a little disappointing to me. Tainted Indulgence in foil. Okay, I'd count that. I'd put that down there. I forgot to sleeve the island or the forest in the last one. We'll get that after. There's a regular Lagrella, Masked Bandits, and Shattered Seraph, regular, and finally, first hit. Oh my gosh, there we go. Triumph number 2. Spara's Headquarters. What a beauty. What a beauty. Is this just going to be another tear? Are we about to go on another tear? This is unreal, guys. A cephalid face taker, I genuinely don't know. You know, it's just going to give me anxiety unless I do this now. So let's double sleeve up. Spara's Headquarters, our second Triumph. Triumphs, I get about 3 per collector box. Now, if you pull one that I did, those are still $30+ in value. I mean, you know, pretty heavy value. The regular foil and showcase, if you're in Europe, are about 10 euros. That's probably a safe bet. Again, this set does a lot better in Europe, but you're going to pay a lot more. Like in the US, it is not inconceivable to get one of these for $110, right? But then the shredder that I pulled might only be 15 bucks, not 20 euros. So to be honest, I don't know if it's better to have the higher card prices. We'll have to see. You know what, at the end of this video, I'm going to do a review of some of the stuff that I'm going to keep some stuff, but some of the stuff that I do put on my store, and I'll let you know how liquid the market is in Europe, because it seems nice, right? But that's the other thing. It may not be that liquid. It may be a little bit misleading, and then, you know, wiretapping. Ugh. So I'm gonna check it. Oh, a Vivian on the hunt. Okay, in the very good frame. Like if you're gonna get a Vivian, you're gonna want it like this. And then finally, you know, it's a gilded foil and a treasure token. I guess you can't get the cool treasure tokens. I thought you could, but I guess not. Okay, Agnes, the Dragon's Lash, but it's in gilded foil. Vivian is a cool card for sure, and we got Spara. And that's the other thing in this set, by the way. I hate to go back to finances, but it's like, what you know, it's what I talk about. This borderless, so Vivian is not much regularly, right? But in this frame, big premium. And I do kind of like it. It's a little bit like a Johnny in Dominaria United, where he has like the completed version, the, you know, 3 or 4 showcase borderless versions. It's hard to say what would the price be if you didn't have all those reprinted versions. That's the debate, right? Because I think it's cool because you can pull a Vivian that has value, right, beyond just the base version. But it could be, and I've seen, you know, convincing arguments that it would be just more, it would be higher without having all these different variants. Like in the Phyrexia All Be One, where they did like step incomplete and all that stuff. So I don't know. I don't know what's better for value, Voice of the Vermin, but I do like being able to pull a valuable Vivian. And maybe she would have just been valuable in base form, you know, had it not been for all these different printings. So I don't know. Hard to say. Nimble Larcenist again, Cornelia Thief. All right, here we go. What do we got? Card number 1. It's just a rare Obscura Interceptor. This is going to finish off the left side, by the way. Smuggler's Share. Are you kidding me? What's happening right now? What did I do to deserve this box? This is absolutely insanity. This is amazing. Park Heights Pegasus. Evelyn the Covetous. I was just prepared to take a wash. Maestro's Ascendancy. Okay, so we ended a little bit slow, but it doesn't even matter because we just pulled a Smuggler Share. This is just an absolutely nutty experience. All right, that was the first half of the box. I mean, if we were in the States with card market prices, which is not realistic, we'd probably be at break even right now. You can get them for $110, as I mentioned, and we may be at €100 in value. I'll try to do it on the back, sort of back of the envelope here, if anybody's interested. I don't know about Spiteful Repossession. I do think it has a little value there, but just these cards is like 16, 26, 28 maybe, and then I don't know about this though. We'll say 7, 28, 35, 45 or more. We'll say like 65. Yeah, this is over 100. You know, 67, 68, 69. We'll say 70, maybe all in, and then about €100 in value. That's on the low end because I'm fairly certain Smuggler Share is worth a little bit. This is nutty, and that doesn't count the lands and Spiteful Repossession. And if you wanted to sell the rest of the bulk, we also had that foil Tainted Indulgence somewhere that's probably worth 50 cents. We're doing, I mean, you know, we're not going to keep this pace. It's really tough. These boxes are not super high variance, right? You don't have anything in here like Hidetsugu obviously. All right, so let's just say €100 for the first left side. That's going to give us a comparison for how we do on the right side now. I always think it's interesting to do that. Like every one of my videos, hopefully for posterity, I'll be able to go back and say, here's where I started fast, how did I finish? Right? Obviously, I could just write it all down in Excel. That's what I do as well, but I'll have it on video too in case I just want to listen to myself talk. That sounds ridiculous, but you know, it's a known thing in Magic that I don't know if they make disappear. If I was see, here's the other thing I've noticed on TCG Player, some of these uncommons from a lot of different sets, Kaldheim, basically every set, Dominaria United, every single set, the value of foil commons and uncommons is so much higher on TCG Player. So in a lot of ways, sometimes when I think I have a big advantage, like in Kaldheim, where a lot of cards are worth more, you lose out. Like Saw It Coming's not worth $4 here; it's worth like 50 cents. You know, that's going to impact your value. Bloodline Pretender foil, and it's the same thing here. That Make Disappear is a couple bucks on TCG Player. It's about 50 cents on Card Market. I would still take Card Market any day of the week. There's so many advantages, but it is interesting why the prices are different and how they stay different. Okay, here we go. Botanical Plaza gives way to a rare Xander's Lounge. Come on. Triumph number 3. What a great start to the right side of this box. Spiteful Repossession again. Now, if this is a hit, that would be amazing. I think it is. I just don't want to get too excited and then be wrong. So I'm just going to pretend it's not until I can verify. I forgot about, there's another one in here, not Smuggler's Share, that I totally forgot about. So I could be, the last time I opened this box, so I could be totally off about Smuggler's Share. I don't want to embarrass myself too much. All right, here we go. Let's continue. So, Spiteful Repossession, hopefully a hit. Extraction Specialist Extended. Okay, got a couple Extraction Specialists in this box. Riveter's Ascendancy. I think really what you're looking for there is it Riveters? It may be Riveters. That might be, no. Yeah, I think it is Riveter's Ascendancy. No, Broker's Ascendancy. Broker's Ascendancy, I'm sorry. Finally, Topiary Stompy. All right, you know, it's not like Crazy Daisy, but Topiary Stomper, obviously, but I don't know why I call it Stompy, is a pretty decent green card. And how cool does this look? This is like Shadow Mortality. They also have a pretty cool foil. It doesn't take the cake compared to like Kamigawa. I pulled a Kyrie Swirling Sky borderless foil the other day, and that was the coolest thing. It's in my recent memory in terms of a borderless foil card. But I do like that they gave, for whatever reason, a couple of even the lower powered cards, right? All-Seeing Arbiter is one of them. Shadow Mortality. Topiary Stomper. They gave them the traditional borderless, so you got the gilded, you have the normal showcase frame, the borderless, and the extended art, and then you have whatever the Xander's Lounge is that I pulled. Then you have the gilded and the etched. Like, there's a lot of variation in the types of foils that you can get, and overall for me it makes for a really exciting pack opening experience personally. I also love the art style, so this is just fun for me. This is just like this is an amazing time. I don't even need to get my money back in terms of value, but you know, it's nice that that's happening too. Psychic Pickpocket into one of the coolest mountains in all of MTG, although hopefully we pull one of the others. If you haven't seen it, that one's amazing. I mean, at this point, everybody's probably opened some new Capenna, right? This isn't to instruct people on whether or not to buy new Capenna or to show them new Capenna. It's been out for ages, but if I can upload any video I want, and I have the power to do that as I do, it doesn't matter if anybody watches or not. I'm just gonna have a blast opening new Capenna. That's just how it's gonna be. Endless Detour. Okay, nothing crazy. Storm of Forms. Again, I'm not so familiar with the commander cards. We'll have to look at it after. Cut of the Prophets. An extended. That might be a little something. I'll put it aside. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? What is happening today? And Fabian. Okay, Fabian, it's a commander card. Nothing too insane, I don't think. But are you kidding me? We just pulled that borderless or whatever art style. Oh my gosh. That makes 4 triumphs, which is a lot for me with this product. I've had boxes with 2. Most often it's about 3. But we have 4 now, and we have 3. Do we have 3 Xander Lounges? Fabian, I don't even know. You know, sometimes with the foiling, it adds like a bit of value to it in Commander, because you have good Commander cards and you want to have those alternative, you know, art styles for them because they're not valuable. Yeah, look. Yes, we have 3 Xander Lounge variants. Unbelievable. Look at that. Unbelievable. We're going to break even in Xander's Lounges. This is so much fun. All right. Yeah, so I guess we do have now 3 Xander's Lounges, 4 total triumphs, and we still have 4 packs left. This is definitely my best new Capenna box. I have had on release, I opened a etched foil Obnixilis and a foil extended Ledger Shredder. The thing is, at that time, extended foil Ledger Shredder didn't have any value, right? That was one that like really skyrocketed with time. On the other hand, that gilded or etched foil, so I sold that one for like $5. And then the etched foil Obnixilis, which was worth like $100 when it came out. It was like $150 when I pulled it. I could not sell that thing, so I watched it go all the way back down. So now I'm out the Ledger Shredder, and I still have that Obnixilis, which I'm just holding for my collection now. But it's funny, sometimes people think, oh, you got to sell right at release, right? And I should do an analysis like that. I should open a bunch of product at release and then look at the value of those cards afterwards, right? Versus how much I was able to sell. That's the missing ingredient. I've seen some people in like Pokemon, they open at release. So if the one person watching this would be interested, I'd love to do this. They open a ton of product, like a couple cases at release. They calculate the value of all those cards at those release date prices, and then they check again a month later, right? And all the time with Pokemon, of course, since there's no EV in Pokemon, they barely break even at release, and then they're like 50% down, you know, a month later. Sealed in Pokemon's great. It's just the singles market in terms of expected value out of a box. Anyways, the point is, instead of just doing that with Magic, I would actually try to sell the cards too, because, for example, that Shredder and that Obnixilis, it would look like I pulled a ton of value because that Obnixilis was like $150, but I was not able to sell it, and now it's down to 20, right? Whereas the Shredder sold, and now it's worth like, you know, 35 euros foil extended. So sometimes it's not the best to just sell right at release. You do get rinsed a couple times. People don't buy the cards that are going to be falling, like mythics that are high initially. Sometimes they do, but maybe not enough to offset it. I'd be interested. I'm going to make that video. I just talked way too long, I'm sorry, but I just got excited about the concept of that video. I think I would benefit. I think other people that like to open and maybe sell some of the cards or just like to have some value out of their openings would be interested. I'll do something like that. Disciplined Duelist. I don't understand this. The last collector box I opened, which was from a completely different case, I got 2 gilded foils. It was a Disciplined Duelist, and it was Lagrella. So this will add to the giveaway pile as well. Like, what are the odds of that, right? That's just crazy. Meeting of the 5, it had to happen. So we do get a mythic. Of course, New Capenna is not about the mythics, but Meeting of the 5 in foil. I'll add that to the giveaway pile too. All right. Broker's Confluence, a commander card I just don't know offhand. Wow, Mysterious Limousine. That's added to the giveaway pool. People are going to be fighting over that one. That is the bundle card. Oh my gosh, Triumph 5. What in the world is happening right now? Oh my goodness. Park Heights Pegasus. Good. Good that it was just Park Heights Pegasus. I will say, the art on this Raffine's Tower compared to regular Raffine's Tower, you know, like I'd much rather have regular art Raffine's Tower than the showcase version. So that's what I was saying, like this in foil would probably look pretty stunning, but the showcases that are non-foil, I don't know. They don't do it for me anymore. Not in the same way, at least. Right? Like, I'll let you guys be the judge. If you know what Raffine's Tower normally looks like. You know. But 5 Triumphs, that's a record for me. Has anybody opened a collector box had more than 5 Triumphs? And one of my Triumphs is basically 2 Triumphs. My borderless foil Triumph. Yeah, this is definitely the nuttiest opening I can remember. Park Heights Pegasus I can add to the giveaway pile. In general, when you watch my videos, if you want the bulk, you know, just send me a message. I'll send that out for free. I don't always know. Sometimes I make mistakes. I have been known to put like a $20 commander card up in the bulk pile. So if that happens, you know, I probably won't send that. But, you know, any bulk cards you see you want, or even just all the bulk from my openings, for the one person that may eventually watch this video, God bless you. And let me know what I can do for giveaways to support your interest in We'll go on this journey together, just the two of us. Wow, look at that, Social Climber. I don't even remember pulling that card in ages. I guess I don't pay attention so much. Cabaret Courtyard to the commons and uncommons. Echo Inspector. Once I start getting low on packs, I start really paying attention because I, don't want it to end the opening experience. I just want to extend it. Take to the Streets. Rumor Gatherer. I guess that's a bit of a sign of addiction, but we don't talk about that. All right, Plains. Here we go. I keep forgetting. You don't get it right away. Okay, Botanical Plaza first. Rocco Cabaretti. And behind that, Glamorous Outlaw. That was, by the way, the other gilded foil I got in that box. I forgot. So if we get that gilded foil, something's up. Gallagreeters. All right, not a bad card. It's a playable card, That's why the box topper is still pretty cool, because it's not a bad card. All right, Gallagreeters and Commander, it sees play, and other things probably too. Scepter of Celebration. I don't think so. Worktop War Chief. I know not so. Cabaretti Ascendancy, haven't pulled that card in ages, but it looks cool. And finally, Incandescent Aria. So we had to pay for the amazing pulls of the last few packs. That was just a total bust pack. We got the Gallagreeters, but I'm fine with that because we've just had such ridiculous luck. We needed to have an off pack. But just that one pack, all right? Let's pull the fire right out of this. I'm very interested to see how we did in this opening. With all things considered, because it's hard to tell until you start getting down to brass tacks, pricing out the cards, and then again, it's another thing to sell them. And yeah, I can speak to that. That's something I can add. Another Rhino Warrior. I love to have these tokens. That's something I can speak to because that's what I do. I have some experience doing it, and if I see a good deal, I'll probably put that on my videos too. I don't know. I haven't thought much about the future of this. Right now I'm just going to keep uploading myself opening product. I feel like it's just a waste to open all this product. And there it is! To open all this product and not share it. But look at this. Look at this mountain. This is what I was talking about. My favorite mountain. Second favorite is the other New Capenna mountains. The Kamigawa mountain, the one with the peak with the snow, that one's pretty sweet too. But that's my favorite. Alright, Skybridge Towers. Spars Adjudicators and a Riveter's Charm and foil. Here we go, guys. First hit is a Ginny Fey. It's not a hit, but this is a playable card that I've seen a lot of people play and buy for me in the past. So, Boss's Chauffeur, that's not a hit, but 40 cents, kind of like Ginny May. Haven Heartstabber, that's just a total wash. Giada, let's go. Sweet card, sorry for yelling. And finally, Black Market Tycoon, that's a big nothing. Rhino Warrior token's pretty cool, but we did get the Giada, and I'm happy about that. This is also in the showcase frame. Very good card. Great card. I also have this one, by the way, in etched foil. I think it's fantastic. Black Market Tycoon, extended foil is nothing to write home about, but because it's an extended foil. I guess that Park Heights Pegasus I let go too. All right, it's been a half hour to open this collector box. I probably am one of the slower opening people out there, but I enjoy my time opening this. So I'm gonna lay down, let my back decompress, and I'll be right back. All right, final pack. So I did calculate everything out. So this is based on not a mature, but a relatively mature store on Card Market. But honestly, I actually still price below market in a lot of instances. So not even the best possible pricing, and just the rares. So everything in this pile and then everything in the Commander pile, you'll see I made some differences, gets me to about 160 plus euros, not counting anything common, uncommon, right? Not counting all the bulk. I did count Ginny May, but not Ginny Fey, and not counting the beautiful lands. That's remarkable, but it is amazing because really the marriage of the, perfect marriage would be Card Market pricing with New Capenna in particular. There are many cards that are much cheaper on Card Market than they are in the States, but with New Capenna, there's a little bit of a skew. Anyway, so that plus US box pricing. Unfortunately, you pay about 170 a box here, at least in my local area. I mean, local stores are still selling boxes for 200 euros plus, but in general, in Card Market, you can find them for about 170 to 180. So we'd barely be getting there. But it was still an absurd box opening. I just thought I'd go through everything first before the last pack, and then the last pack will just fill it in. New Capenna is all about the rares, but we did do pretty well here on Mythics already. right? So I'm doing a summary before the summary, if that makes sense. Well, we'll do a summary in just one pack. All right. I don't know why I'm making this so confusing. Meeting of the Five, Falcospara, Body Launderer, kind of lower tier hits, right? Like 40 cents, €1, just under 2. But then Vivian, borderless, it's a nice €4 to €5 card. I priced it 4, market's 5. Luxia, still a solid 8, and then about 15 for that beautiful extended foil Luxia. Granted, these are probably the most expensive mythics in the set, and we got 2 of them, right? Because this is not a mythic heavy set. What this set is about is rares like Unlicensed Terse and Letter Shredder and Triumphs. So how did we do there? Holy moly, guys, 5. Not only did we get 5, one sec, we got 2 showcase variants. So in general, these are all about 10 apiece. You can bet on Card Market either a showcase, not borderless, showcase or regular foil. Any of the Triumphs will get you about €10. Jetmer's Garden's a little lower, but that's, you know, Raffine, Xander's Lounge, Spar's Headquarters, that's the case, right? Then we got Xander's Tower, and then this gorgeous, absolute gorgeous beauty. The average value is around 35. I priced it at 32, so that's pretty low relatively. This is still around 15. Great card. So 5 Triumphs, which alone, Triumphs alone, get us to 45. If you price this at 35, that would get us to 80. €80 in Triumphs alone. Unbelievable. If you combine it with the Mythics, that's well over 100. Well over €100, just the Triumphs and Mythics, maybe even up to, let's see, this would be 23, that'd be 105, 108, 110, 115. And then to bring it home, we have things like Gallagher, Shadow Mortality, Topiary, Stompy. This is still 1.9 about Extraction Specialist and Specialist. So these are all, this is like sub $1, but just under. These are 1 to 2 with Agnes as well, which I might add to the giveaway pile. This is also about €2. It's a cool card though. This is another gilded card. So if you reach out to me, I'll give you all the gilded cards I got so far, plus the Gallagher, and the gilded uncommons and the Gallagher box topper. Anyway, so Continue Fight Rigging is also in between 1 and 2. And then the only things in the rare category, aside from Triumphs, that break above €2 are Giada at about 3, and then Ledger Shredder at 24. So really solid box. And then of course the big thing about New Capenna, seeing as this is now the conclusion anyways, is the Commander set. And I missed some. Scepter's about 80 cents. This is about $1.70. Life of the Party, which I did get, is about $1.20. Fabine in foil is about €2, but then that's where it's at. Smuggler's Share, which in Europe at least is still worth more than Benny Brax. In the States, Benny Brax is above 20. That's not the case here. Smuggler's Share, as of beginning July 2023, Smuggler's Share is about 14 to €15. That is currently the most expensive, although I think Benny Brax, like it did in the States, will start pushing up. Unfortunately, Spiteful Repossession, I was confusing it. I think with Reign of Riches, these are basically worthless. I could add these to the giveaway if you wanted. I mean, they're only about 30 cents and 60 cents. All right, so there it is. There's the value, really good. And then in addition to that, you get, you know, some tokens, some of which are pretty cool. I like the Rhino Warrior ones. You can only get them here. If you're making a Titan of Industry, a deck with Titan of Industry, you're kind of going to rely on these. I thought I got 2. Yeah, there we go. In general, too, I think the treasure tokens are some of the coolest. Now, you don't get the really cool treasure tokens from that have all the value, right? I think that was some kind of promo. Those are worth more than the Shredder right now. Those are like, those would have been a great investment if you could go back in time and pick up some of those. Here's another version of Treasure, and here's another version of Treasure. So gorgeous tokens. But then the big bonus you get are the lands, right? I mean, just some of the top-notch lands out there, in my personal opinion. Unfortunately, not everybody shares that. If so, these would be more valuable than the JP Alt Art ones. But very cool lands. And finally, the uncommons and commons. Don't expect much, though. If you're in the States, you may lose out on Ledger Shredder, but you're going to make it up with Make Disappear being worth almost $4. And what did we get for uncommons? Really nothing. We got 2 gilded foils, okay. So that adds a bit of juice. But really, it was just, I think, the Tainted Indulgence. So yeah, it was the 2 sort of gildeds and the Tainted Indulgence. All right, so really nothing in common and uncommons. It's all about the rares or the regular set and the commander set. That's what gives you the value. Now that I did that summary, now that we finished the summary ahead of time, how do we do on the last pack? Now, if I include commander and I say the lands, and I say I chop up the rares, the bulk rares, I do the uncommons and commons, sell them all individually. We're probably already at about 180 in value. So if you had to buy it at the premium price they are here in Card Market, I think you'd do okay. Remember, only 5% fees here on Card Market, and you don't get charged for shipping. But finally, the bonus pack. Let's see this as bonus, right? You've just broken even on pack 11, despite having an amazing box, which is why you should not pay, Card Market prices if you can avoid it. You've had an incredible box, and you're on that last pack, and now you want to know, what am I taking home? What's the bonus? What's the bonus for just me? Let's see. All right, a beautiful swamp. That's your first bonus card. Looks great. A free swamp. What else you got? Corpse Appraiser, okay. Oops. Racer's Ring. Are you kidding me? Dude. What did I say in the beginning of this video? The 3 Gildeds I got in my last box were a Foil Glamorous Outlaw, or a Gilded Foil Glamorous Outlaw, Lagrella, and Nimble Larcenist. The exact same as I got this time. No Agnus Dragon's Lash Book. What are the odds of that? Kind of slim, I'd hope, right? Unless these are the only uncommons and commons that get gilded. I don't know. All right, Sanguine Spies, our first card. So we have 4 gilded cards to add to the giveaway pool for the first person to leave a comment, probably the only person. I'll add that along with all the other gilded cards and the box topper Galley Readers. Family's Favor. I don't know. We'll have to check after. Let's check now. I'm not going to do another cut for this. If you don't mind, if you'll stay with me, I'll give you an extra giveaway. Is Family Favor on the map? Let's see. Here we go. It sounds like it should be, or it feels like it should be, rather. All right, here we go. Family's Favor going once. Yes, it is. But it's not crazy. It's just like, what, $1 or €1? It is 90 cents. That's okay. So that's bonus along with that swamp. Very nice. 1 commander kind of hits. Another spy. Are you kidding me? And as upset as I would be, we benefited from this earlier when it was Luxia Giada's Gift. Tola's Clever Conductor, and here we go. Come on. Well, it's a gilded foil. And you know what I'll say to that? We'll add it to the giveaway pile. So normally you would have gotten this Obscura Interceptor also, which is maybe $1 or $2, maybe €2. But instead, let's add that to the giveaway pile. So, okay, theoretically, had you paid Card Market pricing, you're probably only walking away with about $2 in value here, 2 extra euros in value. But that said, if you can pay US pricing, somehow find a way to do that, you would have done incredibly well. And this was one of my favorite, probably one of my best boxes. It's hard to say with pricing, but I would say this was the best new Capenna collector box I've opened. I haven't opened that many, so I haven't had time for the crazy stuff to happen. But let's take out all the giveaway cards. Still, we got the Shredder. Come on. 5 Triumphs. Come on. Smuggler's Share. We were just on fire. All right. Lagrella and Nimble Larcenist. There we go. So for anybody who can comment on this video, or maybe I'll split it up. I don't know if we get multiple comments within the span of a week, but right now the plan is you get 2 gilded foil rares and 3 common and uncommon cards. That's quite a bit of value. That's not bad at all. And then you get the Galley Readers box topper. So you're mainly getting collectible items, right? Because these cards are valuable simply because they're gilded foil, not necessarily because it's an alternate type art. But this is really just about that frame. It really is, because it's not a great card normally, but it's a beautiful raised gilded frame. They never really did this foiling again, to my knowledge. Oh, did they do it with Aftermath? They may have, I'm not sure, but it looks the best here. So that's the giveaway item. You had to suffer through me talking way too much, but you're walking home with 5 gilded foils and a Galley Readers box topper to celebrate this incredible box. Thank you so much for watching, and see you on the next one.